Greetings, this is Wanda. This is Diaspora Connect, Tanzania. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Wanda, and I just wanted to do this quick video. It's not going to be very long, but I heard some information, which I just want to make sure that my viewers are aware of this, because majority of the people that watch the channel are from the U.S., and many of them want to travel outside of the U.S. and regularly travel outside of the U.S. and many of them live outside of the U.S. and then they go back and forth. So the reason I'm doing this video is because this is kind of like a warning for those who plan to travel around in and out of the U.S., to Africa or to any other country. The border patrols at the immigration and the border patrols, if you are traveling to like Hawaii or the Bahamas, border patrols, but the immigration and border patrols are checking and questioning U.S. citizens. So when they leave, it's okay, but when they come back into the country, they're questioning them. They're asking them like more personal questions about are they on social media? They want to look through your phone. They want to see your content. They want to see what you're talking about. They're questioning U.S. citizens when they come back in the country. I guess they're trying to make sure you're not a spy because you're traveling outside the country. I don't know what they're doing, and I don't really, not that I don't care, but I'm here to make our people aware of this, just in case they have not heard this. I've heard several stories of people who have experienced this, where they left the U.S. to travel and then they came back, or they are from another country and they may have relatives in the U.S. So they're from like another country and they're coming to the U.S. and they're being questioned, asking about their social media handles, and they want your phone. They want you to open it, and if you don't open it, I think they're getting some kind of equipment where it could open your phone, unlock your phone, or something like that. But the reason that I'm doing this video is for my viewers, for you to be aware. Some are advising, actually I saw an immigration attorney advising for you to delete your social medias, so off your phone. So if you just take your apps off your phone and just have, when you're traveling, take like your social apps off your phone. I guess WhatsApp is fine, and those ones where you communicate with people. But if in those WhatsApp chats you're discussing politics and stuff, it's probably best to just get rid of all those social apps, just to be on the safe side, especially if you're traveling in and out of the U.S. Just be on the safe side. Just get rid of the social apps. And so if you are questioned and they want to look through your phone to see if you're talking about the POTUS, because if they see that you're having conversations against the POTUS, and you guys, if you're from the U.S., you know what POTUS is. If you're talking against the POTUS, then they might try to say you're a spy. They might try to detain you. They may try to, make you, you just never know. So just, if you are traveling internationally and you're a U.S. citizen, this is mainly for the U.S. citizens, because I am a U.S. citizen, and a lot of us, we even in Tanzania, a lot of people visit Tanzania and they stay for a couple of months, or so they'll stay maybe 3 to 6 months in Tanzania and then 3 to 6 months in the U.S. So they travel back and forth. They may have companies or business projects or different stuff that they're doing. They may live in Tanzania and then they may have family in the U.S., so they come back and forth to visit. Just be aware of these things if you decide that you want to travel back and forth from the U.S. and outside internationally. And it doesn't matter where you travel, whether it's Africa, Mexico, Canada, just anywhere outside of the U.S. internationally. Keep these things in mind. Make sure you share this video if you know other people who are traveling in and out of the U.S. I am also going to share this video on my socials, my platforms, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But tell your family members if they are an international traveler and they are a U.S. citizen, to make sure that they are aware of this. They don't want to get to the borders or the immigration when they're coming back in the country, and then they start asking them all these weird questions about, what were you doing? What's going on outside? What were, they look through your passport, and they're looking through your passport to see where all you've been traveling to, and then they're asking questions. So this is of U.S. citizens, family. This is not only of foreigners. This is for U.S. citizens who travel internationally. So this is just a video to bring awareness and to make sure that you know this and you understand this. And so my solution and advice, and I try to provide solutions and advice when I give a warning, or I give I try to bring awareness to certain things that are not ideal. I try to give solutions, and my solution, which I have just mentioned, and I think it's a good idea, is just to delete the socials when you travel. Delete Facebook, delete Instagram. It's not like you're deleting your account, because all you have to do is download the app and re-sign in. So it's not like you're getting rid of your accounts. But when you travel through these borders, and when you're traveling in and out of the U.S., and you have people questioning you, and they want to look in your phone to see if you're talking about the POTUS, just delete all your social apps and just keep the things that you need, your financial apps, whatever. But your social apps, just delete those. And then if they ask you if you have any, you don't. That's what I'm saying. If they ask you if you have any, you don't have any, because there's none on your phone. So this is my advice to you. Please make sure that you share this information with your family members, loved ones, especially those that are in the U.S. and they want to come outside and travel to different countries. Just know and have them prepared, so when they go back in, they'll be ready and won't be taken off guard by being detained and questioned and threatened and all that stuff. So as long as you have everything in order, you won't have to worry. So you don't have to be like, no, I'm not giving you my phone, because if you say that, then they may try to detain you, because they're like, oh, they got something to hide. We asked them and they wouldn't, blah, blah, blah. So just go ahead, let them look through it. Make sure that it's legit, like I said, and then you'll be good to go. So keep it that way. So whenever you decide you're going to travel in and out, everything will be clear, right? Okay, so this video is not going to be long. I just wanted to share that with you. This is important information, so please take heed to it, and please understand what's going on in the U.S. and what's going on at the borders and all that stuff. So eventually it's going to be at a point where it's going to be everything will be controlled. So it's going to be like a dictatorship, fascist type of country, to where they're gonna be telling you can't travel. They're gonna be trying to control what you say, freedom of speech. All of that is going to be changing very soon. So just know that it's going to happen. And this is not me instilling fear. This is me preparing you for what is to come. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not, whether you think about it or not, whether you agree with it or not. It's happening now. They're questioning people at the borders, at immigration, when you're coming back in and you are a citizen. So they're asking about your socials. They want to see your channel and all this stuff. So one lady said that they made it seem like they wanted to just confirm your identity, but you got a passport and you showing it to them, so that should be enough. So just to be on the safe side and to keep everything legit, take all those social apps off your phone. If you have children, make sure you tell them, take those things off your phone, just so there won't be no issues, okay? All right. Now, if you know that they're not talking political stuff or anything like that, then I guess it's okay. But, just to be on the safe side, I would just say take all those social apps off your phone when you're traveling, just so you won't have any issues. And this is coming back into the U.S. So going out, you're good going out because you book your flight or whatever, and you're going out. But coming back into the country, with border patrols and all the, protecting the borders, they're checking stuff and they're asking questions. So yeah, just that's what I basically want to do this video about. It wasn't going to be long, but this is very important for those who travel internationally to know. This is very important. So thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up. Hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified. So whenever I do a video, a live, or anything like that, you'll be notified. Thank you for taking the time to view my content. Make sure, family, that you are still subscribed. Make sure that you can actually like, because some people saying they're trying to click like and it's not allowing them. So maybe I'm kind of shadow banned, which is to be expected. But make sure you're still subscribed. So make sure you hit on the notification bell again, just to double check, and click all so you'll receive all the notifications whenever I drop a new video. So thank you so much, and to my faithful subscribers, welcome, thank you, and to my new subscribers, welcome back, welcome in the room. You are welcome. Karibu to my channel. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end this, but thank you so much for tuning in, and just plan accordingly if you plan on traveling internationally. Okay, all right, see you guys. Peace, family. Salama, shalom. See you guys in the next video.